Good morning. We'll be right back with Jerry Springer. But first, breaking news. It's 9 o'clock here on November 7th, 2012. My name is Brad.
My name is Petey.
And this is College News 101.
It's a big day for America today as presidential election results just came in. Republican candidate Peggy just squeezed past Obama by 1%.
Yes, it is a historic day, also because the voter turnout rate appeared to be only 50%. Only 50%. 50% of the registered voters voted at the polls yesterday.
What's worse is the voter turnout ended up being 14% for young adults ages 18 to 22. That's the lowest it's ever been.
Due to the low turnout, we have a new and unexpected president. Her name is Peggy, and she is a computer technician. According to her biography, she has no political background, but an optimistic attitude.
The only question is, how did she become president? And why did the voter turnout rate for young adults end up so low?
I don't know. I am stumped by the first question, but here to answer the second question is our guest, Lindsay, a University of Akron student who's conducted a survey as to why college students don't vote. Hello, Lindsay.
Good morning, Lindsay. It's good to have you on the show.
Thank you, Petey. It
So-
feels good to be here.
So, Lindsay, tell us about your survey.
Let me start by talking about the Society of Women Voters. This organization found through research that in 1999, the Melman Group surveyed a large number of college students about their future plans. Only 25% of the students considered time in politics. This fact shocked the organization. College students need to get more involved with local elections to become more aware of the issues affecting their communities. The Society of Women Voters wanted to get young adults more involved, so they decided to launch programs across the nation's universities to promote voting. The only issue is that the organization doesn't know why these students didn't vote, and that's where I came in. They asked me to conduct a survey on a sample of 40 students, 20 male and 20 female, as to why they did not vote in the November 2010 local election, an off-season election. These results will help the organization target the issue and solve the problem more effectively through their programs. According to Mueller and Reichart 2008, the voting turnout amongst young adults has been decreasing since 1972, when the voting age lowered from 21 to 18. But in 2004, the voter turnout increased tremendously. Author Patterson of The Vanishing Voter believes it was due to the issues with the war in Iraq. This was an issue directly affecting the young population, which increased participation in the polls. This means that young adults only care about the issues affecting them, opposed to the issues that will affect them in the future, like federal income tax and Social Security. I used the stratified and convenience sampling methods, which means I subdivided the population and asked students that I came across. My preliminary question was whether or not they voted in the November 2010 election, with a choice of 3 responses: yes, no, or rather not say. If they replied yes, or rather not say, then I moved on. If they said no, then I asked them my primary survey question: why did you not vote? And gave them 4 responses: I didn't register, I didn't care, I didn't have time, or other, please identify. I then compiled the information and collected the frequency of the results. The total results were displayed in a pie chart, while the results broken down demographically of male versus female were put in a bar graph. Here are the results. Figure 1 reveals a pie chart that shows the overall results of the 40 sample students asked why they did not vote in the election last November. As shown, 45% of the sample students responded, I wasn't registered, 37.5% of the sample students replied with other, 12.5% of the young adults chose the option I didn't have time, while the last 5% replied, I didn't care. Majority of the other reasons included mishaps with the absentee ballot or lack of education on the candidates running in the election. Figure 2 shows a bar graph of the total results broken down into male and female demographics. As shown, 45% of both male and female population responded, I wasn't registered. 45% of females and 30% of the males said other. 20% of the males and 5% of the females said, "I didn't have time," and 5% of both male and female population responded, "I didn't care." According to the results, the same percentage of males and females weren't registered. On the other hand, a larger percentage of females and males chose the option other, and a lot of these problems include lack of education on the candidates or mishaps with the absentee ballots, since the students were registered in their hometown.
So what would you recommend of the Society of Women Voters?
Well, I have done research on the registering issue, and according to Green and Gerber, 2008, in 2000, voting advocates tried emailing a large number of college students links to register online, but the voter turnout did not increase. Most of the students are just not interested. I believe that the issue the Society of Women Voters should focus on is increasing the availability of absentee ballots. A large number of the students wanted to vote but missed deadlines or the ballots came too late. This should definitely be a focus in the programs.
Well, thank you very much for sharing this information with us.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right. Let's go to Tina as she asks some college students their opinions on the new president. One and go.
Hi, I'm Tina, reporting live from the University of Akron main campus. Here, we'll talk to a few college students and ask them about what they think about the new president. Hey guys, would you mind being interviewed for the College News 101?
Sure.
Sure, why not?
What do you think about the new president?
What new president?
The new president that was elected yesterday.
I didn't vote, I can tell you that, so I don't know.
Did you hear anything about any news, any breaking news?
There's an underdog in the running.
I wasn't even aware there was a presidential election coming up.
Well, there you have it. College students really aren't aware of what's going on in the presidential elections.
Thank you, Tina.
Well, we're just about out of time. Thank you very much for watching College News 101. I'm Brad.
And I'm Petey, and you have a wonderful day.
This world